Okay, and hello to all of my listeners. Welcome back. You back with another podcast today. I just wanted to really slow it down for a second. I've been ramped up for the past few weeks, past few hours, past few seconds, and I needed to just come on here and express my gratitude. I really wanted to take a second to thank each and every person who is supporting this project from the bottom of my heart. If you subscribe to the mailing list, thank you. If you subscribe to my Instagram, to my Twitter, you follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you join my Facebook group, thank you. If you have left any comment letting me know how you feel about this game, any advice that you could think of for this game, if you hate or love this game, if you like the concept, thank you. You all motivate me. Every single day when I wake up and I go on social media, I go to every single social media account I have to see if anybody has said anything to me about this game, about this project, about how they're chasing their dreams. And it makes me excited when I see one. If I see one, I get excited. It doesn't have to be 100 people following me, 100 people subscribe to me, 100 people commenting to me, because I look at every single person as an individual, and the individual relationships matter to me. So if you have anything that you just want to talk about, please let me know. I come on here and I really just want to update you about the game, but I also just want to chat with people and let them know, like, I'm here for more than just a game to be supported from you all. How can I help you? How can I be of service to you? That is something that's very important to me, is making an impact in people's lives every single day. And I know I just went on a tangent there, but these are things that I think about daily, and I don't feel like I get to express it enough. And it's crazy because when you are a little kid and you have a dream and you're sitting in your bed looking up at the stars or whatever you might be looking at the walls, you have dreams, you have ambitions and things that you want to accomplish, and there's nothing that tells you you can't accomplish that thing. So when you actually get to fulfill it and live it out, it's mind-blowing. And you go back to that place you were as a kid, when you used to fantasize about doing these things, when you used to dream about doing these things, and you get excited and you're like, man, I can't wait to capture that excitement again, like 100% of that excitement again. And baby, I'm there. I'm there. I'm living my life right now. I'm living the dream right now, and I'm happy. So that was first thing. I really just wanted to come on here and thank you all and let you all know, like, I want to chat with you. So now it's on to the game. Spot Callerz, what's happening? What's happening, Shannon? Today is November the 10th, 2019. This is my first podcast where I'm actually updating you about the game. I did a podcast where I was introducing people to the game, but this one is about updates, about features, and how far we are so far. So let's talk features. In this game, one of the most important things to me has really been the creation suite. I wanted to put a focus on the creation suite because, first off, that's where I came from. I used to make stuff on wrestling games, all types of games, all the time, and I knew how valuable a good creation suite was to making the game live past its due date. I really think creation suites keep games going forever. It increases the longevity. I don't know why I forgot how to pronounce the word longevity or whatever, but that's really something that I wanted to put a focus on. So the first mode is 98% done, which was the create an arena mode. Now it's 98% done because I actually wanted to, something I thought about after I finished doing everything was making the copy attribute mode option, which allows you to go to an object, copy the material, texture, and the texture UV settings, and go to an object of the same class and paste that information. So that's something that I need to go back and add because it'll make things a lot faster for you when you're working. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. Another thing is I wanted to add a couple more props. I want to just add a couple more assets in, add some arenas, like actual arenas that you can use as bases. But that'll come later when I I probably would wind up commissioning out a 3D artist to really help me build some of this stuff out faster. The next thing that I have is to create an arena. Create a wrestler. And that's something that I am 50 or 60% done. 50% because I've implemented all of the facial morphs. You can change the skin tone, you can change the eye color, facial hair color, the body shape. These different things are all changeable. Things I'm adding right now are clothing. So you can change the t-shirt, you can change the pants, you can change the color of them. I need to add it where you can change the boots, we can change the padding, the armbands, sleeves, and the colors of those. And then I just need to focus on the designs and textures. I was actually blessed to meet a tattoo artist on Instagram, and I'm actually trying to look his name up right now so I can let you all know to go follow him. But it is Callerz Share Tattooist. So it's GarethSharetattooist. He's actually the guy who has created a bunch of different tattoos because he's a real life tattoo artist, and he sent me a couple different designs so that we can implement them into the game. So it's going to be cool to really get some beautiful looking artwork inside of the project as preset tattoos that you can choose to add to your custom character. Another thing that I need to do is finish the options for like the profile, where you can choose what your primary classes are. So if you're an aerial attacker or a lethal kicker or whatever it is, a grappler, you need to be able to actually choose and set those your personality type. Since I redid a lot of the character stuff, I have to redo a couple of those different fields because they don't match and make sense anymore. But that'll be done in no time. I just have to actually go back and do it. Next thing that is on the list is going and doing my indie mode. My indie mode is the career mode / promotion mode inside of my game, where you can wrestle as an independent wrestler all around the world, fight different wrestlers, get popularity, respect, different things like that. But also you can get signed and go to one of the bigger companies, or you can use the money that you have attained as a professional wrestler and start your own promotion. So these are different features that I just need to set up and implement, and once I do, they'll be fun. The other things that I'll be focusing on involve the match and the gameplay. So right now I have a pinfall submission 100% done. A pinfall system 100% done. Submission system is about 70%. I'll give it 90% done. You can make somebody tap, you can break out of a submission, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to equate the 3-card Monty. Do I still want to do it 3 times and it just doesn't count 3 times? Maybe the intensity just gets harder and the screen shakes a little more, or how that will actually work. And then I'll start getting more into the different types of matches you can have, cage matches, if I decided to go death matches, submission matches, stuff like that. So yeah, that mode is doing pretty good. And then I have to redo basically 70% of the moves. Or actually I'm at 60 now. I already redid about 40% of them. But the moves got messed up because when I switched the rig out, it actually didn't match up with the new rig, and it made sense. I already knew I was going to have to do that when I updated the rig and everything. So this is something that I already set time aside for. I'm doing moves last. That's going to be the thing that I focus on absolutely last, because moves can be added in modularly. Like the moves can be added in after the game is released. The modes can't. So, the modes can, but I really want to focus on getting the modes in because those are concrete more so. And yeah, so I've been telling everybody who's asked, I'm looking for a December release for something. I'm pretty sure that'll probably be a demo or an early access version of the game, but I want to have something out there for people to play in December. I'm not saying early December. I'm probably guessing more so end of December, maybe last day of December, maybe the day before AEW comes home. I'm just trying to figure a couple more things out and get it ready. The game will be released on Steam. Steam only to start. When the game is doing, great, I don't have any crazy bugs, I'll look to port the game over to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and possibly Nintendo Switch. And you never know. Maybe we'll go and make a mobile version. But this is a solo game. It's only me working. I have been working with a couple people recently to discuss getting artwork done. I would love to have someone like Element Games come in and really make some amazing artwork because I've seen the concepts they made and they really were the ones who motivated me to get started. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you for joining my podcast. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that the information here makes sense to you. I hope that you can kind of understand where I am as far as progress. If you don't, please make sure you follow me on all of my social media accounts because I post on them all. For the most part, most of my content is shared on Instagram. I typically post to Instagram and have those linked to all my other accounts. But if you just want to stay in the loop, make sure you follow everything. All right, so peace.